Hey guys, this is Vol, and I am playing Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, here as you can see. Just jumping online here with my account on US West. And I've played Diablo 2 a lot before in the past. As you can see, I've got a level 90 character here. Unfortunately, it expired, and it's a previous ladder anyway, so not to worry about that. Just showing you guys that I have played Diablo 2 obviously before, and experienced high-level characters and all that fun stuff, but just making a commentary now to introduce you guys to the game, those of you who haven't played it before, and just sort of have a rant to those of you who are familiar with the game and just give you my opinions on it. Making a character here called Balnathus, who is a barbarian, being my favorite character of them all, and creating a public game. I'm going to call this Public Act 1, and there we go. And here we go. So start off in the rogue camp. You've got Wariv and other NPCs to talk to. If you talk to Akari, you get the quest for the Den of Evil. Not that you really need to talk to her, you can just go straight to the Den of Evil, or you can just skip the quests at the start of the game. But what I'm going to do here, just holding the mini-map on and off, as you can see, just gives you a little overlay. What I'm going to do straight up is go straight to the Den of Evil and clear it, and while I'm clearing it, I'll just give you guys a bit of a talk about Diablo 2 and various other things. Diablo 2 is a game made by Blizzard, for those of you who don't know, and they are the same guys that do StarCraft and Warcraft, other games that I commentate on. And yeah, it's quite an entertaining game. Unfortunately, it's a bit imbalanced, especially at higher level where your character is really leveled up, and I mean, what can I say? Some characters just do tons of damage, and some of them don't really fare that well. It's a lot easier on some of them, and some abilities aren't very useful, other ones are way too useful not to take. So there's that. The other thing too is the community is quite corrupt. Everybody seems to cheat and duplicate items, and it's just kind of trashy. I mean, the game's 10 years old, nobody cares. Blizzard can't be bothered fixing a bunch of stuff which would be really easy to fix, by the way. All the balance problems, so forth. Would just be a real no-brainer, but still,
there are many foes here.
Nothing really to expect from them. But still, Diablo 2 is a very fun game. It's like the grandfather of a lot of RPG styles out there. There's so many clones of this game, and it's because it's such a good game in terms of item diversity and replayability that I can't imagine anybody not really getting some entertainment out of it, at least some entertainment out of it, for at least a little while. Here, I go bashing away at some zombies. Now, a Katar is dropped, but that's a weapon which is assassin only, so I'm not going to pick that one up. For the most part, I'll be ignoring items earlier on in the game, because the thing is that at the start of the game, all the items that drop are trash, and you can just skip through the game anyway. Plus, the game is so easy earlier on, you barely need to pick up any items to kill the monsters with. At any rate, but I've gone up a level, so I'm just going to put a point in Bash and continue on. I'm going to stuff all of my stats in Vitality. Attributing stats at the start of the game isn't really a big deal. You can just spam it on one of the things. I'm playing hardcore, so I want to reserve all of my stats for stuff like health and strength. I'm not going to get any energy at all, ever. Not even one single point throughout the entire life of this character. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys like a running commentary, like a Chronicles of this particular character, and I'll be posting a video every so often, just as a break from commentating on RTS, just as a bit of fun and a chance to commentate. Might even do a thing where you guys can join me on Battle.net and have a game, and I can just commentate it on how we all do. But that's something that can happen later. I'll have to level up my character first. Got a lot of stuff on at the moment, playing a lot of 40k, and planning on playing some Warhammer Fantasy, actually. Mail ordered a new army, and I'll be doing a commentary about that soon. Gonna give you guys a talk. One cool thing you can do, I'll just show you, is you can throw potions. I'm not sure if my character's at a high enough level to... Oh, yes he is. Cool, so I'm just gonna chuck some potions. This is fun. Raw. There's no real point in me doing this, just apart from showing it off. Come on, potions. There we go. Now I'm just going to swap the weapon back, because I need weapons. Alright. These little demons that I'm fighting are called Fallen, and these Fallen Shamans unfortunately raise them back from the dead, so the strategy here is just to kill the Shamans first. Really basic D2 stuff. All the advanced stuff in D2 comes later when you get to the later difficulties once you've beaten the game, once you've killed Baal. This is the expansion, by the way, Lord of Destruction. once you've killed Bale and then gone into Nightmare mode, and then after you've beaten Bale again through to Hell difficulty, that's when the game starts to become interesting and the items get cool. And a superior short sword, just gonna grab that. Great thing about the Barb is you can equip him with 2 combat weapons like so, which is a lot of fun. You start swiping at things a lot faster. The Barb is actually the worst character class in Diablo 2. That's one of the reasons I like him. He's the underdog. He's the main close combat guy. Looks like I've got some armor now, some leather armor. Alright. Smack. Just to do a bit of a theme here, I'm going to equip my guy with 2 swords. Here we go. Just going to kill some enemies around me before I equip my guy. Smack, smack, smack. Alright, so 1 sword. You can also have a weapon switch here by pressing W and have an alternative. So these are the items I started with. The axe and the shield, and by pressing W I can just switch between the swords and the axe and so forth. This game is very cheap to buy, and you can probably download it too if you guys are keen to have a crack at this. A lot of you will find it pretty boring. It's, as I said, it's a very old game, but it's just such a fun system, and it's so well designed. It's really worth playing. Oh, these are the tougher zombies in the area. I'm just going to take a little bit more care dealing with these guys. First I'm going to assign some stats. And I've decided my guy is going to be a swords barb, so I'm going to put a point in sword mastery. That's an important decision that you really need to not really make lightly, because it means that from now on it'll only really be worthwhile my guy using swords. And if I find a magical axe that is really cool, I won't really be able to make much use of it, because I'll be spending all my stats, my skill points on weapon mastery for swords. But that's okay, because I really like sword barbs. Whack. And I always love frenzy barbs as well, the frenzy guys that have double swing and frenzy and just whack it away with 2 weapons all the time. See if I can get rid of these zombies. That blue zombie in the middle is he's called Corpse Fire, I think. Yeah, Corpse Fire, and he's got a bit of a stronger attack, so I'll deal with him last. I'll get rid of all the other zombies first before tackling him. Otherwise I could get pummeled. And here we go, Corpse Fire. It's actually got a lightning attack of some kind, but there we go. So, drops a bunch of potions and so forth. Some of these are magical, quilted armor. If I use my identify scroll, I just check out what kind of armor it is. 1 durability in 33 seconds. Well, that's terrible. Not even worth the identify scroll, to be honest. Now, the quest for this point in the game is to kill all of the monsters inside this little area, the Den of Evil, and the mission will tell me how many guys I've got left. Whoops, return to the game. I want a quest. 1 monster left, so this is the annoying part with the Den of Evil. You gotta just run around until you find them. They're always like in the corner where you least expect, or one of those shamans has just raised one of the dudes back from the dead. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Otherwise, oh, there he is. Cool, well that's done it. Unless he's... shit, okay, he's raised 1 guy back up, so here we go. That's done it, and you can see the light streaming in. And... is he gonna say something? Nope.
The rogues are safe for the moment.
Ah, there we go. Cool, Scroll of Town Portal. This is how you get back to town straight away. And that's it. Head over to Akara, and I get a reward before getting missions for the rest of the
You
act.
have cleansed the Den of Evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity.
Fantastic. Alright. Faith in humanity. Awesome. I'm going to just grab the pointer in hell. There you have it. Okay, well that's Act 1, the first quest of Act 1, and I'm going to be leveling up my barb, and I'll give you an update next commentary. For now, this is the first episode in the Chronicles of Balnathus, the barb that Vol has created here to show you guys a bit of D2. Thanks for watching, guys.